today we will be heading to Yanagabashi Rengo Market, Sumiyoshi Shrine, as well as the Fukuoka Castle ruins.
And we are going to Team Labs.
Hopefully it won't be that of a rush. Now it's 9:30 AM. We'll see you when we reach each of the attractions.
First food of the day, we got the tofu. Oh, inside is glutinous rice. This is covered by red bean. So usually we will eat red bean with mochi, red bean with cake. And this one is red bean with the glutinous rice. Can try.
We're just done visiting the Sumiyoshi Shrine. It's pretty big inside. I initially thought there's only like a halfway and then leading to the main shrine, but the shrine ground is pretty big.
This shrine actually covers everything.
Yeah, there's quite a lot of different shrines within this whole shrine. So if you have specific wishes, you can go to each of them, or you can go to the designated one and then pray. There's actually a statue of a sumo inside, and based on the instruction, it says that you can touch and feel its power.
They will pass, the sumo will pass some strength to you, then you will be stronger.
We'll be heading to Hakata Station now, and because it's time for lunch and I don't think the Fukuoka Castle Ruin has any place to eat, so we are probably heading to have lunch first. So we'll see you at the restaurant we have chosen. We have not decided yet.
We are now at Shinshin Ramen. I actually ordered the fried ramen with mentaiko. The mentaiko is actually just a bit only. No, they actually stir fried with mentaiko. Oh, interesting. This is the second time we eat fried ramen. Let me try. Wow, full of them. The portion is huge. It's not like the normal fried noodles, which is very dry, because they actually put a lot of broth inside. It's quite a unique dish. It's like those zi char in Singapore.
Yes, we have 4 ramen in 2 days, and now it's our 5th ramen. Let me try the broth. Actually closer to Ichiran. I feel like it's a little bit better than Ichiran. Sense that it's like not really very thick soup, but it's very flavorful.
This is the best broth ever.
This currently is the winner. Let me try the noodles now. Compared to other ramen store, this noodle is slightly thinner, but it's still pretty good. I mean, I would have liked it to be slightly thicker, but this is the thinner version of the noodle. But the broth is really good. So I've ordered a set which comes with their fried rice. Okay, let me try. Probably just a regular fried rice, but not sure if it goes well with the soup. Yeah, just a regular fried rice, not a lot of wok hei, but okay, it's still pretty good. Yeah. So definitely come and try Shinshin while you're here at Hakata. We are just done eating Shinshin ramen. It's the best ramen that I've eaten at Hakata. Based on my opinion, the ranking would be Shinshin, Ichiran, Maruta, Isho, and then that dry ramen which we have at the Yasai store. Shinshin is pretty good. If there's only one ramen you can try in Hakata, yeah, just go for Shinshin ramen.
I think my first ranking is still Maruta, then Shinshin, Ichiran, and
Isho? No, the dry ramen.
Isho, and the dry ramen.
We have just done eating lunch and
We are pretty full.
pretty full, but we still have dessert coming up. Think we
Can't
should,
wait for my dessert.
we should find another place to eat dessert. We have already bought it and it's really here. We have stored it all the way.
The queue is always very long.
Yep.
And today we are lucky that the queue is not so long, so we didn't even think much, just buy it. We bought 3 croissants in 3 different flavors. So this is a plain croissant. The croissant is relatively dense compared to the normal croissant. It's like a bread texture inside. Then outside is crispy because they added some sugar. No wonder people are queuing for it because it's different from the usual croissant. You can see that it's not so airy.
The shop name is called Il Forno del Mignon. It is just right by the Shinkansen stop at Hakata station. Now I will try the chocolate. It's like bite size. You can actually buy one of each, but you can also buy by weight. Actually pretty sweet. It looks like it's coated with sugar and there's quite a lot of chocolate inside. And overall it's quite a nice snack. And it feels crispy even though we have kept it for quite long. If there's a short queue, go and buy it. It's not bad. And now for the sweet potato one. The store is actually split into 2 different parts. So there's one side which has a very long queue and the other side there's no queue, and each they are selling different flavors. So the 3 flavors which we bought actually came from the shop which has the side of the shop that has a longer queue. So this is the sweet potato one. So it looks pretty much the same as that. The sweet potato has some black sesame on top. So let me see if there's anything inside. Inside is filled with sweet potato paste. Not really a paste, actually it's a bit hard. It looks like filled with sweet potato itself. Overall, I guess the best one or the most special one is sweet potato. I don't think you can find sweet potato flavored mini croissant. So we have not visited Fukuoka Castle Ruin yet because our team lab experience was actually at 2 PM just now, and we didn't really have the time to go to Fukuoka Castle Ruin, so we came here straight instead. So how was team lab?
It was fun, but we actually only took 30 minutes for the whole visit.
Yeah, there's I think about 5 experience zones. It's pretty creative with all the
Yeah.
different light exhibitions. It's also very interactive.
There were some games inside. The ticket actually cost us about 20 Sing dollar.
Dollars, yeah. Sing dollar, $20 to get in. So now we are probably going to visit the Fukuoka Castle ruin. And then I think there's also a beach at the front around there, right in front of Fukuoka Tower. Yeah, not really sure what's the beach name, but we will be heading there. We have now reached the Momochihama beach. Given the weather, it's pretty empty because it's autumn and it's a little bit windy. There isn't much, but the view is quite nice. Since that it's not really a very cloudy day, so you can see the island opposite the sea. So it's quite a nice view, but unfortunately, I don't think we want to stay here for long because it's really quite windy.
Yeah.
There's also something here. I think it's a restaurant or a mixture of restaurant and cafe. So we'll probably go and check it out before we leave this area. And we will be heading to Fukuoka Castle ruins.
So the Fukuoka Castle ruin is literally ruins. There is nothing here.
Yeah. I think it's because during the cherry blossom season, right, all the trees here will be very nice in pink, but now in the fall season, I think the nicest thing about this Fukuoka Castle ruin right now is actually this tree right in front of us. I'm not sure if this camera is able to do it justice, but it's actually quite a nice tree.
Just like what we have done in Bangkok, we are now in a McDonald's. We bought a cheese flavor, chicken cutlet. And then we bought a chocolate pie. The chocolate pie is in triangle shape. Interesting. Sprinkle first. It's called Shake Shake Chicken. So I'm gonna close it and shake it. It tastes like the McSpicy patty without the spiciness. Quite good. Now I'm gonna eat the chocolate pie. I prefer the skin here because it's very crispy, but I prefer the Hershey chocolate sauce. This is a normal chocolate sauce. Hello from Osaka. No.
480 yen to see this.
Chocolate pie.